We will be using a glass jar as our container, but you can use any similar container as long as it is clear so you can see the vacuum that is created inside of it. After finding a suitable container, you need to make sure that there is a hole that the air can be taken out of the container from. In our case, we have attached a screwable lid to the jar and put a tube through a hole in the middle of the lid so we can take this tube to pump out the air to create the vacuum chamber. The next step of this experiment is to put something in the jar that we can observe to see the effect a vacuum has on real objects. Some use shaving creams, others use confetti, but one of the best methods to use is an inflated balloon that is small enough to fit inside the chamber. This is what we will use today. Now, if you plan to do the same thing, fill the balloon enough to leave plenty of room in between it and the walls of the container. Then put it in and close the lid. Now that the chamber has been assembled and our balloon is inside, we will begin pumping air out as we begin to observe what happens inside the jar as the air is slowly removed with this hand pump. As we pump the air out, you can see the balloon inside begins to grow in size. As the air leaves the container, the air inside the balloon naturally wants to expand and fill the container in place of the air that has just been removed. This process is called decompression. The hand pump has been left inside the tube and is blocking the outside air from rushing inside. You can really see how the air inside the balloon is trying to escape out and spread itself evenly throughout the vacuum space. Now it's time to release the pump and let the air go back inside our vacuum chamber. As we do, what do you think is going to happen to our balloon? Will it return to how it once was? Well, as you can see, the balloon retracts as the air surrounding it returns, and the air within the container returns to the same density as the air outside of the chamber. This is how air is both removed and returned from a vacuum chamber. Now we're going to try the same experiment, but we're going to use shaving cream. Here we go. So let's see what happens when we let it go. First, whoa! Look how big that is! Okay, cool! Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it go. See what happens. Whoa. It went from being huge to very small. Any of you can make a vacuum chamber of your own.